Hi everyone. So today we're doing the Cursed Quest, Storm of Malice. I'm playing as Duzel,
And I'm playing as Opulence.
and this is our first time running through, and we decided to film it.
Should be fun. We already did run through the last two quests, the Bloodbath and the
Whatever they're called.
which we don't remember clearly. Our internet is relatively slow as well, so
Hence this really long loading time.
and a little bit of lag that we'll find throughout the game. When you're playing this quest, you need 3 types of attributes on characters. That will be fire, water, and lightning.
This is because later on in the quest there will be 3 little altar-like things, and you need each of the respective elements in order to open up the gate. And there will be mobs inside that you can kill for runes and to regenerate your SP.
So this part, we fell down. That was an accident.
You want to defeat the dragons first because later on you will have to run back and they will get in your way. But you do have an opportunity to kill them again later. During this part, you want to go up because there is a switch that you need to flip in order to open up a gate. For these regular mob bosses, you want to use them to regenerate your SP because they have very simple attack patterns that you have already seen before.
At this point, you can run up and encounter relatively easy bosses.
For here, there's nothing to your right at the moment, so you want to go up the stairs. And so there are skeletons here.
And there is a hole in the upper right-hand corner,
which you want to avoid. You want to defeat these turtles, and if you continue going, that will be where the dragons are again, which we are going to defeat now. And it looks like we fell in the hole again. If you didn't, you could just walk back, but now we have to take the long way around to get back to where we were. Now you want to fall down through this lower left corner, and there will be 2 switches and a few mobs. These purple-looking mobs have an attack buff, which is brutal. Along with these aqualings, if you get hit by their poison, it is a deadly poison, so you get hit for a lot more damage than, say, if you were to run into the purple orb crystal things.
The wolf chiefs, the bandits, those have a buff of
Attack
up, and they will one-hit KO you.
So this is an hourglass, so once you hit it, you want to rush back to where the 2 dragons were in the beginning.
Which is down this hole, and then up the stairs.
And then all the way to the left.
At this point, the blue gates are open, and you'll now fight a Violet Garuda, which also has relatively straightforward attack patterns.
If you were to continue going, you will meet a plant thing boss.
Hydra? No.
It's not a Hydra.
It's the Hydra attack pattern.
The plant boss thing.
And Queen of the Forest.
And then now we will fight a gorilla.
Which is exciting and particularly hard for brawlers.
Because they have a damage resistance to brawler attacks.
Specifically. So if you want to, technically you can avoid this, but it's worth going through because of the jewel star critters next to it, because they'll give you a lot of runes.
So this is the part in which it's different, because for each of the different difficulties, the mini-bosses on this particular stage changes. On the Bloodstains one, it was the warriors.
The demon warriors.
The demon warriors. On the second one, it was the marionettes, and on this one, it's these giant hornet queen things.
So here are the altars that you'll run into. This one will require fire damage, and I use these to regain SP.
Except with Vivi's buff, it was not as effective as we had hoped.
Here is a water damage, and normally I have water damage on Koyomi, but since Vivi's lightning buff, I couldn't do anything. So here's me switching around for a water damage.
So I am regenerating my SP, which is why this part is taking a little time. But these only deal 1 damage, so even if you get hit, it doesn't matter. So try and use these to regenerate as much SP as you can.
The boss stage will be up next. If you follow the tunnels down, you'll end up at a lightning damage.
I will be hitting this one because I have 3 lightning characters, and so I have a lot of SP to spare.
I was going to use these as SP regenerators, but I forgot that I had Vivi's lightning skill up, lightning damage up.
Lightning buff.
Lightning buff. This will change the direction for the conveyor belt up above, and that gets you to the boss stage.
So here you want to fall through the hole.
I switched characters on accident, and Giselle fell through the holes.
And another hole to fall through. So there's no monsters here, and you want to kill the chests before you fall down the hole to get the extra 2 runes.
At this point, I have to mention that I have a glass screen protector, which causes me to have difficulties turning the camera. So I had a lot of trouble turning the camera here, and that's why you see such a random scene. So when you fight the Manticore, you can stand behind in the tunnel and just use a long-range attack. By using a long-range attack behind the walls, you can protect yourself from being hit. The Manticore can't pass the red walls anyway. The Manticore has a lot of attacks, but we only ran into 3 when we were running these quests. The first one is
eating of the character. So that generally happens when you try and use a skill near the Manticore. So you want to avoid using your skills until he is preoccupied with another action.
Your far-range skills also causes the Manticore to attack you if he notices you. So if he's preoccupied with fighting your partner, you can safely use a long-range skill, but if he's fighting you, then using a long-range skill really doesn't help you.
So another move that we encountered was when he used his tail to attack us. It's a small AoE around the Manticore himself, and that does a lot of damage, so you want to avoid that by either using a skill or getting further away from the boss.
Or even dodging. It is a one-hit KO, so watch out.
The Manticore also has a buff sequence, which takes a long time in which he buffs himself, and during this time period you can use it to attack him with any skills.
If you want to see the rest of his skills, we'll link the Reddit page down below.
So we hope this video helped some of you to defeat this cursed quest, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye!